Hi, I'm Noel. Part of my mission is to get good psychological information out there to you so that you can learn more about yourself and about other people and how to live a psychologically healthy and happy life. How to spot invisible burnout signs in remote employees. Great question. A lot of us are doing work from home at the moment. A lot of us are reaping the benefits, really, of modern technology. But one of the downsides of that might be the fact that we're sort of isolated at home. And as a manager, as an employee, you're not getting that sort of everyday feel for people because you're watching how they interact in the office with their colleagues, etc. So how do you manage that? Well, I guess the answer to it is pretty straightforward. You've got to start developing skills where you explicitly ask people what's going on and have systems in place that don't rely on accident or ad hoc, the sort of water cooler conversation or the information from other people. Generally, the classic sign of burnout is what we call avoidance. So if you're finding that somebody is avoiding you, that really should be a trigger for you to sort of think about how do I approach that person and find out if there's a problem. You would also see signs such as emotional dysregulation. So you might find that your worker is a bit more snappy, is losing their temper with people, is a bit difficult with some of the clients, for example, your customers, when they're usually very nice. So again, that's another sign that they might be struggling, and their performance will drop off as well. It's as simple as that. The greatest sign that anybody in our team, in your team, is struggling is that their performance will drop off. And so if you see a performance drop off, it's not an issue where you want to go, what's wrong with you? You should be doing better than this. It's an issue that says, I wonder if something is going wrong in that person's life, because normally they're great. So I get a great job out of them. If we suddenly see a performance drop off, and then there's other classic signs, the usual HR signs, like if people are missing Mondays, is that because Sundays are a bit too much drinking going on, etc., etc. And then finally, I would say it's the usual HR thing of lots of small numbers of illnesses throughout rather long periods of illness. If you have in, say, a month, a number of afternoons, 3 or 4 afternoons being taken off for unexplained illnesses, that's usually a sign that there's some sort of emotional, psychological, personal problem going on. So in the round, you want to be more explicit. You want to be looking at the usual HR signs. You want to be looking at things such as avoidance, and you want to be looking at things such as people, their performance dropping off, or they're getting more snappy or dysregulated. If you like this video, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.